Welcome back to 22 Fashion Engineers. I'm Elizabeth and today's tutorial is going to be featuring the Revlon Colorstay Quad in Siren. This is one of my favorite quads to wear to the office, so I'm going to be showing you not one but two looks using this quad. The quality of the shadows is very good. All four of them are very good quality. And I'm going to be showing you different ways of wearing it. On my face I already have the Maybelline Dream Wonder foundation. I just did a review on that. I primed my eyelids with the NYX Eyeshadow Vase in ESB03. I also used the Revlon Colorstay powder, and I contoured with the Revlon Photo Ready bronzer that I actually just fixed in my Does It Work video. So I'm going to be starting by using an Eco Tools brush like this. I don't know why it looks orange. And I'm going to be using these two colors here just to merge them together and do an all over color. Okay, so I'm going to start with the lighter one, and I'm going to be applying it to pretty much half of my eyelid here, leaving just a little bit of space in the inner corner for the highlight. I'm gonna come in with the same brush and use the darker gray, and I'm gonna place it on the outer half of my eyelids. And the change between the two shadows is very subtle, but that is exactly what we want in this highlighting brush by Eco Tools. And I'm gonna go use the larger shadow here, which is the highlight. And I'm going to be placing this in the corner, the inner corner of my eyelid. And this is going to brighten up the look. Okay. And lastly, with the same brush, I'm going to be using the darker shadow here, which is a matte. And I'm going to be placing this in the crease. Very subtly blending everything together. Okay. So as you can see, the eyeshadow part is absolutely complete. It's very quick and all the shadows blend beautifully. Next, I'm going to be taking this eyeliner by Maybelline Eye Studio in the color Charcoal. And it's a very creamy gel eyeliner. I'm going to use it with the I'm going to be using it with the matching brush. And I'm going to line my eyelash line from the outer edge inwards, emphasizing the outer edge. And then blending it almost to a smokiness for the rest of the eyelash line. I'm not looking for a precise line with this look. This looks really good on rainy days actually, and you don't have to worry about the rain messing up your eyeliner because it does last quite well. And I'm going to emphasize the outer portion towards my outer V and wing it slightly. Okay. Lastly, I'm going to be using the Clump Crusher Mascara by Covergirl, and this is in a softer black than their deepest, darkest version. If you want to use a very black mascara, you can. I personally want something smokier for this daytime look. This is a quad that I wear quite often at work, and I find that it's not too much. On my lips, I'm going to be using this Revlon lipstick in Gentleman Prefer Pink. And this is one of their pearl lipsticks. It looks brighter on camera. It's not quite as hot pink as it shows. And it's just a very nice addition to the gray. And lastly, I'm going to be using a blush by NARS in the color Desire, which is a very, very pretty hot pink. I'm going to be using an Eco Tools brush Tap gently. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to be placing this directly in the apples of my cheeks. I'm not going to go out towards my temples at all. I'm just going to be placing it right in the center. Okay. The finished first version of the Siren Quad. It's a very wearable smoky eye for daytime, freshened up by the pink blush and the pink lipstick. For the second look featuring the Revlon Colorstay Quad in Siren, we're going to do something a little bit more dramatic, which is why I have my hair up already. It's going to be a lot darker and a lot sultrier. I'm going to begin by applying this Maybelline Color Tattoo in Dramatic Black. This is one of my most recent purchases, and you can see it in the haul link, which I'm going to be posting below. I'm going to apply this to my eyelid with my finger, and I'm pretty much doing an all over coverage here, except that I am leaving some space in the inner corner, which is where the highlighter will go. Now, we don't want to kill ourselves here trying to make this too precise, because we are just using it as a base for the powder eyeshadow in the Revlon Colorstay Quad. There is a matte black there that is going to be supported very nicely by this cream base. Next, I'm going to be applying the highlight portion with a highlighting fluffy brush. I'm going to place it in the inner corner, blending towards that black that we just placed there. And what this does is it's opening up your eye, and it's blending in with the black already before we even we're going to put the powder eyeshadow there. With the same brush, I'm going to go into the lighter of the base colors here, and I'm going to be placing this in my crease. I'm also blending it in with that silver that we just placed, and towards my brow bone. Using an all-over brush, we're going to go into the darkest color here, which is a matte black, and placing this all over the lid on top of that black color tattoo that we used earlier. We're going to pat it in. There's virtually no fallout with this black, and you can go in and emphasize it even more. Don't be afraid to pack the shadow on. And then we're going to blend in with all the other colors. And finally, we're going to go into the darker color here, right on top of the black, with a smudger brush. I'm going to be coming around the corner of our eye, the outer V, right underneath our lower eyelash line, and we're going to draw in a very smudgy line, meeting that highlighter that we placed earlier, emphasizing the outer V. And I like the smudger for that because it's a very precise way of laying down color. Next, I'm going to take a black eyeliner by Prestige in Deepest Black, and this is a pencil eyeliner that you can actually sharpen. I have it a little bit dull, and I'm going to outline my eye all around. I'm going to start at the inner corner and very loosely place it right above my lash line. It's always easier if you tilt your head back a little bit. And this is a very, very soft eyeliner. I'm going to thicken the outer V. And now I'm going to go underneath on the waterline. Almost all the way into the inner corner. And then I'm going to wing it out just slightly. Next, I'm going to take that same smudger brush from earlier, and I'm going to make sure that everything is blended in very smoothly. I'm looking for a soft outline. Finally, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Falsies Mascara in Blackest Black. And I'm going to emphasize the outer half of my lashes to create somewhat of an elongated line, almost like a cat eye. I'm gonna be covering the inner lashes, but not as much. I'm concentrating the mascara right on the outer part of the lashes. If you want, you can also apply mascara to your lower lashes. I don't think that I need to, because with the darker colors and the black eyeliner already on my lower lash line there, I don't want an overwhelming amount of dark colors. And of course, take your own eyelash comb and comb through your eyelashes to separate them. On my lips, I'm going to be using Rimmel's Airy Fairy. It's a very popular lipstick, and it is a pinky nude. I'm going to complement my cheeks with NARS's Sin. And Sin is a somewhat bronzy berry shimmery color. It's not particularly shimmery, but it has a golden cast. It's cool and warm at the same time. So I would say that is a neutral that would suit most skin tones. I'm going to be placing that from the apples of my cheeks outerly to towards my ears. And what is this is going to do is it's going to draw attention to my eyes. Of course, blush is right underneath our eyes. And secondly, it's going to tie in the lipstick and the gray tones in the eyeshadow that we are wearing. One of my favorite things about this look is that it is quite dramatic without being overly dark. As you can see, it's not the blackest black, so if that's what you're looking for, you'd probably be better off going with a black eyeshadow from the Wet n Wild Color Icon palettes. They're a lot darker than this black, but this is an excellent charcoal gray veering black that doesn't have any fallout. As you can see, I did my entire makeup, I had my foundation on before, and I have absolutely no fallout. All of these shadows are absolutely beautiful. The quality is, I can't say enough good things about how high the quality is in these shadows. They blend like a dream. You don't even have to blend them, just place them on top of each other or next to each other, and they just sort of merge. They look a little bit different in the quad that they actually look on your skin. I would say that these two, they look deceivingly different. This looks like it's a little bit pinkier than it actually is in person, and this looks a little bit more purple than it shows up. This is somewhat of a silver, not a very bright silver, but a grayish silver. And of course we have the darker black. I absolutely love these quads. This is one of my favorite quads. This is one of the highest quality quad as far as the eyeshadow go. And they're very versatile, like I show you. I always say you can always pop them in your travel makeup bag. They take up no room at all, and you can easily go from day to evening or touch up throughout the day. I don't have enough good things to say about them. some of my favorite things, and I always thought that they're underrated, and nobody really shows you how to use them in more than one way. We think a quad is just a quad and there's only one way to wear them. There's also on the back of them, there is also a little picture, and that is a different type of look than what I showed you today. So there you go, you can follow the two looks that I have featured today, plus this one, and that's the third one, and you're always welcome to come up with your own as well. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you liked it, and I hope you learned something and you're thinking differently about what you have already instead of just running around buying things. If you have quads and trios and palettes that you work with and you used to like or you wear but you want to look at them in a different light now, I would really appreciate it if you thumbs up, and if you subscribe. Please come back, there's so many more videos coming up for you guys.